What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be going over each of Jaelan Phillips' sacks so far this year. Now, with old Game Pass, this would have been much easier to do because you could just search up Jaelan Phillips' name and then go sacks, and it'd be very easy to find. But I'm just going to have to use this list to see what games he got a sack in. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch me try to find it. I'll, pause the recording and then resume. But right now, I have the half a sack he got against the Colts already lined up for us. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. He and Aguavin get this sack together. I guess with these half a sacks, I guess I can break down the other guy too. So I'll bring down Aguavin as well. Why not? All right, but we'll start with Phillips because he's the main emphasis here. So he gets his hands inside early and uses that to gain some leverage and get some distance and push him away from him. And that's going to allow him to disengage quickly. Then it just kind of turns into them chasing him. Really, Adam Butler was involved in that too. Let's look at Aguavin. Then we'll look at Butler as well. So this is kind of adapted, right? We really like to use Adam Butler for stunts. Here lately, we've been putting Phillips over here, but it works with Aguavin here as well. Adam Butler is going to do this stunt, take up these two blocks, and let Aguavin run free. This guard is coming over here to help with Phillips. So he's just a free runner. That's fantastic. Let's take a look at Adam Butler, because he's on two people. How does he get free? All right, Kelly has to try to react late to Aguavin. So now it's just the one player on Adam Butler, and how does he lose there? He's got the left hand inside, the right hand on the shoulder. He just disengages. All right. Cool. Fantastic. Let me go find the next one. So according to the list, the next sack we have to watch is against Tampa. I got that lined up for us. Let's go. Right here on the left side. Lining up next to a tight end. All right. The right tackle ends up helping the right guard to deal with Christian Wilkins. So now it's just him against O.J. Howard. Gets his hands inside. Uses that to create some distance. And pretty much just walks him back to Tom Brady. Now, shout out to Tom Brady here. This is a veteran move. Like, he knows he's going to get sacked. So he's just going to go down himself to not let himself take the big hit. But good on you, Phillips. You don't have to do a whole lot. You just kind of out-muscle him. And then you use that left hand to extend once you've got the angle you're looking for. At this point, you just got him beat. Very nice. All right, the next one is a half a sack against the Texans. So let's take a look at that. He's right here. It's him and Agba that get this together, and they're lining up on the same side. Okay. Look at Phillips first. Gets his hands inside. Swipe that. Oh! Look at the way he rips under the arm. Oh! That takes control of that wrist. He's got him dead in the water. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Let's take a look at Agba. Actually, Christian Wilkins gets involved in this, too. We'll look at him as well. He does get hurt on this play, though, unfortunately. Phillips has got the right hand inside, the left on the shoulder. He's just going to use that right hand to create leverage and disengage. Okay. What about Wilkins? All right. He's initially going to eat up a double team, but the guard is eventually going to move over. He just hits him with a kind of a slow swim move, but a swim move nonetheless. All right, cool. Find the next one. All right. Next one is a half a sack against the Ravens. Him and Van Ginkel get it, and they're right next to each other as well. Look at Phillips first. So he just goes straight between Villanueva and Ben Powers. Just pure ball get off. Villanueva doesn't get a chance to get his hands on him. He looks very slow now. His feet are terrible. Rips under that arm. See this move right here? This is something Emmanuel Ogba's very good at too. This locks up that arm so they can't do anything with it. And you basically take them with you. That's fantastic. Let's take a look at Van Ginkel here. Alright, got his hands inside on Ben Powers. Using the left hand to kind of create some space. Going to defeat that outside hand. There you go. Fantastic. Alright, let me find the next one. Alright, our next one is against the Jets. He's right here. Little stunt. I was mentioning this earlier in the video when Sam McGuavin did this. Adam Butler is very good at this, doing a stunt, eating up these two blocks so Jaelan Phillips can go over the top. Then he, again, rips that arm. Oh. Him and Adam Butler work very well together. That's been a deadly combo so far. Man. So our next sacks are 3 of them against Carolina. So let's go ahead and get right into that. Right over here. Just ball get off, man. He was cooking Dennis Daly, dude. He really was. Use that left hand to put that inside. Use that to create leverage. This is something that Emmanuel Ogba is amazing at, and he's picking up as well. Still got that left hand inside, right hand on the arm. Oh. And let's take a look at Christian Wilkins as well here. Because he's the one that pushes Cam that direction. Boy. He just slaps those hands away. Man. That's what forces Cam to run that way and run straight into Phillips. Man, that's fantastic. Here's one of the others against Carolina. Right here. Oh, man, this is fantastic. So, first of all, get his hands inside and bully this tight end. Get him out the paint. Get his hands inside on Dennis Daly. Man, he is leaning so far forward. His legs are skinny for no lineman. Base is way too wide. He's controlling the offensive lineman to make sure he knows where PJ is going. Once he sees that he's scrambling, he just disengages. Now, how does he disengage? Again, he uses that left arm to create some space. Man. Now, there's some pressure. Is that from Agba? No, it's from Sealer and Adam Butler. Do they do a stunt? They do indeed. Adam Butler is fantastic at setting those stunts up, man. He really is. He might not always be the one that gets home, but boy, is he fantastic. The same play? Oh, my bad. Here we go. Right here. I think I remember this one. I think this is the dual 8 trigrams, right? Yes, sir. Gonna put Dennis Daly on his ass again. Spin away from the guard. Fantastic, dude. Fantastic. Let's take a look at AVG as well. It's a fantastic spin move on his part as well. Man, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And luckily, Jaelan Phillips also graced this with 2 sacks against the Giants. And luckily for me, they were back-to-back, so finding them is pretty easy. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Yeah, Will Hernandez is terrible here, man. Will Hernandez, the right guard, is going to pull, and Glennon is going to, kind of scramble. But Will Hernandez doesn't even try to get his hands on Phillips. So Phillips just kind of runs free, and good job making the tackle. Let's take a look at Agba. How does he get free? Gets his hands inside. Uses right hand to make some leverage. Yep. Fantastic. Sorry about the dog outside. Alright, let's go. Got his hands inside. This one was mostly a coverage sack. Coverage held up. Glennon had nowhere to dump the ball off. Eventually, he's able to just pull a little bit of cloth and get under that arm for the sack. Also, one thing I love is as he's making this tackle, he's already trying to slap that ball as well. Doesn't work, but I appreciate the effort. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. This was actually kind of fun to do. This type of thing used to be way easier with old Game Pass because literally what I was having to do is each game I'd have to go back and go to the Dolphins list and sort through all these plays, trying to find the sacks I'm looking for, and then kind of coordinate with his game logs. Kind of sucks that you have to do that now. Before, you used to be able to... if you've seen my older videos, you've seen me do this type of thing. Like, you could just type in Jaelan Phillips' name, and then you could pick specific categories you wanted, like sacks, interceptions, whatever you wanted. And then it would just show you those plays. So this type of thing was so much easier before. Last year during the bye week, I literally did an entire video of breaking down every single tackle that Christian Wilkins had. That type of thing would be so fucking tedious with the way Game Pass is now. The sacks aren't so bad because ultimately there's not that many of them. How many has he got? Is it 8.5? I believe it is. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8.5. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, finding 8.5 sacks isn't that bad, but if I was to try to literally bring up all these tackles, like, that'd be so damn tedious, and it sucks that that's how it has to be now. But yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.